Hello. Okay, so I just tried to record this probably like 5 minutes ago and it didn't really work out. So I'm gonna try it again. This is the voice meme thing. I did one of these a few years back, but I'm quite sure my voice has changed a little bit, so yeah. The video that I did originally is it's kind of not on YouTube anymore, so I can't really compare the two of them, but at the same time, I can still listen to it and see how it's changed. So, for anybody who has seen the original video, which I doubt anybody has, I don't know, tell me what you think. Anyways, yeah, so this is the voice meme. So there's a list of questions here that I got off DeviantArt. It's the same questions that I answered last time. They're not exactly particularly interesting at all, but I guess they're the basic questions that are asked for these voice meme things, and it's the one that everybody else seems to be doing. So, yeah, it asked me to start with my name. So my name's Tevin. I'm 19 years old and I'm from St. John, New Brunswick, which is in Canada. It's the most wonderfully beautiful place in the world. It's kind of sarcasm. But, yeah. The time. Right now it's 4:38 p.m. And, is it cold here? Right now it's like 9 degrees Celsius, so it's kind of warm, really. It's almost hot in all seriousness. Everybody right now is kind of outside playing and doing things. It's Easter Day, so everybody's enjoying themselves. I know to some other people around the world, I'm sure 9 degrees Celsius doesn't exactly sound like the warmest weather in the world, but we are Canada, and we are just getting over a really cold, long winter, and 9 degrees is kind of a blessing, really. It's nice to look outside and see that most of the snow is melted and that we're not really, downtrodden with all the mud everywhere. It's just finally starting to dry up. Yeah, anyways. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a black shirt that says Revolution in French, which is more or less revolution with an accent to go over I don't know. I'm wearing a pair of black pajama pants. They're checkered with white stripes, and I'm also wearing a gray pair of weird Chinese underwear that I bought in Beijing, but yeah, I'm not gonna talk about them. Anyways, what was the last thing you listened to? The last thing I listened to was I think my tenor opera. I don't usually listen to them. I don't dislike them or anything like that. It's just I haven't listened to them in quite some time, One second, let me look up the name of the song here. It's one of those ones with a big name. It was Otoshiana Soko Konasakai. Otoshiana. I can't speak Japanese anymore. Here comes my brother down the stairs. Otoshiana no Soko Konasakai. Good enough. Anyways, so you guys are going to hear a lot of kids yelling for a few seconds here. Enjoy this. Listen, this is my everyday. He doesn't want to go outside, which is odd because, again, it's warm outside. The other brother's looking at me weird because he's wondering why the heck I'm talking while there's nobody else around, but what is actually happening is I'm recording a voice meme and he has no clue because he was outside the entire time. And he was shaking his head and going back up the stairs. He's trying to force the other one to go outside, and he won't go outside for whatever crazy reason, because like I said, it's 9 degrees outside, which is pretty dang warm. So he should go outside, Adrian. It's not cold, it's warm. Anyways, back to the questions. What was the last thing I ate? I haven't eaten much today. My aunt came earlier and she gave me some chocolate things for Easter, and those were pretty good. And I had some chicken nuggets a few minutes ago, just regular ones, no brand ones or no name, whatever the heck. We did them in the oven. They weren't that bad. They were pretty okay. Yeah, I don't know. What was the last thing I watched on TV? Oh god, I watched that stupid Looney Tunes show. It's not like the original. The original I enjoy. When I was a kid, it was the best thing in the world. But this new one, there's I don't know, something on with it. It isn't that stuff. There's a lot of weird sexual references and stuff like that, and just Daffy Duck. He's not quite what he was back in the day. He's I don't know what you'd explain him as, and even Even Bugs, he's just he doesn't even say "What's up, Doc" anymore. Like, what the heck, you know? It's just the whole thing is just messed up. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. What's your favorite TV show and why? I don't know. I think my favorite TV show right now is probably Dirty Jobs. Really, it's one of my faves. Micro is funny as heck, and I've been enjoying myself lately watching his ramblings, I guess you could say, on Facebook and things like that. He's kind of going insane. It looks like his producers or whoever it is are making him do some odd things for his fans. I think he's starting up a new show. It's Dirty Jobs Down Under, where he's going down in Australia and doing some, I guess, dirty jobs down there. Not much of a difference, but I'm not going to complain because the old show isn't on anymore. Okay, I'm going to read this directly. Quick, find a book or something with text on it. Flip to a random page and read some of it. Go. Okay, well, I got this book here. It's Strange and Spooky Stories, a Haunted Canada book. I don't know, read the back of it. A boy possessed, a red glass bottle with a frightening power, a ghoulish face at the window. These 9 strange and spooky stories will send chills up your spine and make your hair stand on end. Think you're ready? Then turn the lights down low, lock the door, and prepare to be spooked. By Pat Hancock, author of the Diamond Willow Award-winning Haunted Canada True Ghost Stories. It's from Scholastic Canada Limited, and I'm quite sure it's a library book, and I have no clue how long it's been here. Hopefully not too long. Although I'm quite sure it is, and it's got stuff on it, whatever it is. It's like some red weird material stuff. It might be blood, but I'm not quite sure. Anyways, what was the last movie you saw, and how was it? I think the last movie I saw was The Dictator. I'm quite sure. I'd seen it before that, but I watched it with one of my friends again. I went over there and we were going to watch something else, but I heard that neither of the people I was staying with, it's my friend Lacey and her boyfriend Dago, had actually seen the movie, and I thought it was hilarious the first time I watched it. And although I don't really like to watch movies more than once within like a month or so, I loved it. It was funny as heck. So I decided that we were going to watch it again, and they enjoyed it just as much as I did. And I don't know, Sacha Baron Cohen or Sacha Baron Cohen or whatever his name is. He's funny as hell. He's the same guy that did Bruno, and Bruno is right now probably still at one of the probably at the very top of my favorite movies of all time. When it comes to comedy, at least, he's other movies have different meanings and whatnot, you know. Do I think I have an accent? Talk about that. The last time I did this meme, I thought maybe I had a bit of an accent, and I listened to some other people, and I thought, okay, well, maybe, you know, I guess a little bit of an Eastern Canadian accent, but I don't know, I don't really see it too much, but now, I guess, you know, I just spent the last 6 months over in China, and I lived in foreign dormitories with people from all over the world, you know, all different English native speakers or some non-native speakers, and I don't know, you really hear the difference, the way they speak, the things that the words that they use, and the different phrases that they decide to express themselves with seem to be, I don't know, quite different from what we use over here. We had 2 Russian girls there, particularly one of those Victoria, and the other one was Christina. And at the very first, although they're linguists and they have been studying English for a good amount of time, and their English is actually quite well, they couldn't understand me at all. They couldn't understand my other classmate, I guess you could say, from Fredericton, which is just a city probably around an hour or so away from me. Apparently they've been learning British posh English while they're over there. So when they come over here and they heard the way that I spoke, I guess they thought it was a little strange, and they really didn't understand me. Anyways, so yeah, I guess that's the end of the voice meme. If I don't know, I'm really doing this because I'm absolutely bored. There's nothing to do right now. It's Easter Day, you know, and we're not celebrating until tomorrow because my mother's out. My mother just turned on the TV. Thank God. Oh yeah. Anyways, so so I don't know if anybody knows of any interesting challenges, voice things I could do. I don't know. This one is kind of boring. It's the one from DeviantArt, so yeah. If anybody has anything else that I could do, I don't know, send it to me. Maybe I'll give it a try. Thanks. Auf Wiedersehen.